Hello, and welcome to Tech Corner, hosted by Nude Computer Guys. My name is Alex, and today I'm going to walk you through the best practices for making a secure password. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you're not using the same password for all your different accounts. This makes it very easy for hackers to get into your accounts if once they know your password and your email address, if it's the same across the board. The second thing you want to do is you want to make sure it is at a minimum 8 characters long. And this will make it even harder. Now, when you create your password, you want to ideally use special characters like an @ symbol, a number, a pound sign. You also want to use lowercase and uppercase letters. And then a great idea is if you have like a passphrase you want to use, or like a phrase from a book or something, you can use that for your password. And that will make it difficult for someone to remember, but easy for you to remember. Now that you've done that, once you've created this password, the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to set up multi-factor authentication if either the app or the website supports it. This adds a second layer of defense in order to get into your account. So what this means is, let's say I go to Amazon, I type in my email address, my password, and hit sign in. I'm going to be prompted to provide either a 6 or 8 digit number in order to sign in. So this usually is either sent to you by email, a text message, or an authentication app like Microsoft Authenticate, Google Authenticate, or Apple Passwords. So once you get that code, you'll go ahead and type that into the screen and hit login. That has now added a second layer of defense before someone can sign into your account. Now, this is something I recommend doing for all your sites, especially for those sites like your banking and your medical, anything that really has sensitive information. Now, there is hope, and there are ways for you, because if you have a lot of different accounts and you have different passwords for all of them, you probably have them written down in a notebook or something like that. And that's usually not the best approach, because if someone, let's say, is some family member or someone guest staying at your house, they could maybe easily see that and have access to all your passwords. Or let's say you accidentally spill water on it. Well, you've lost all your passwords, you're going to have to reset them. So for those of you that are on iOS devices or in the Apple ecosystem, I recommend using the password app itself. It basically will auto-generate randomized passwords for you, and then it will also support multi-factor authentication, MFA. So all in one app, which is a really great tool. And the nice thing is, in order to use it, all you have to use is either unlock it with your fingerprint, Face ID, or a PIN. Now for those of you that might be on Windows or Android or a mixed platform between Windows and iOS, the 1Password I recommend is using 1Password, which I will provide a link for that down in the description. This is a great password tool. It's the same thing as Apple's password, but it does add a little bit more, so you can even store documents in it, notes. You can also even do your passwords or passports and stuff if you want in it. Como News recommended this a few years ago as one of the best password applications out there. And this is the one I recommend to all my clients if they are on a mixed platform between iOS and PC, because that way they can use it across all devices. Now, for those of you that use LastPass, I would recommend moving yourself off of that. They did get hacked a few years ago, and I think they've been hacked twice so far. So I would recommend moving away from that and maybe either using passwords if you have an iOS device, or 1Password. Hopefully you found this helpful. If you like this, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you want further content, feel free to subscribe to our channel, and look forward to seeing you next time. Thank you so much.